My family treated me like dirt for years, then tried to steal my inheritance. I made sure they regretted it. You know how some families are loving and supportive? Yeah, mine isn't one of those. Growing up, I was the black sheep. My parents favored my older brother and sister, while I was treated like an afterthought. They would forget my birthdays, make me do extra chores while my siblings got to relax, and constantly told me I was a failure who would never amount to anything. The only person in my family who ever treated me well was my grandfather. He was a self-made businessman, tough but fair, and he always told me, "You'll do great things if you stop letting them walk all over you." Unfortunately, he passed away last year. That's when the real chaos started. The inheritance bombshell. At the reading of his will, my parents and siblings sat there smugly, expecting a big payday. After all, Grandpa was a multi-millionaire. Then the lawyer dropped the bomb. Grandpa left everything to me. Not just some money, his entire fortune, including properties, investments, and his business. My family lost their minds. My mother started wailing, my father went beet red, and my brother and sister immediately accused me of manipulating Grandpa. The lawyer shut that down fast. Grandpa had made it clear in writing. I am leaving my wealth to the only member of this family who treated me with kindness and respect. I was stunned. For the first time in my life, someone in my family actually chose me. Their attempt to steal it all. Within a week, my parents started demanding I give them their share. They claimed it was only fair because they raised me and my siblings deserved something too. When I refused, things got nasty. They tried. Guilt trips, we're your family. How could you do this to us? Fake apologies, we always loved you. Can't we put the past behind us? Threats, if you don't share, we'll take you to court. Then, they actually tried to sue me for a portion of the inheritance. The case got laughed out of court because, legally, they had no claim. Time for revenge. At this point, I was done. Years of being treated like garbage, only for them to suddenly love me when they needed money? I decided to have a little fun. Sold the family home. Grandpa had owned it, and my parents had just been living there rent-free. They assumed they'd get to stay forever. Nope. I gave them 60 days to move out. Evicted my brother from his apartment. Yep, Grandpa owned that too. My brother, who had spent years bullying me, suddenly had to find a new place to live. Shut down my sister's business. She had been running a boutique that Grandpa had been quietly funding. I cut off the money. It folded in months. Went no contact. I blocked them all and moved to a new home in a gated community. No more toxic family drama. Now, I run the company my grandfather left me, and I'm making more money than ever. Meanwhile, my parents and siblings are struggling because they never learned how to take care of themselves. Final message to them. Before going no contact, I sent them one last letter. You spent years treating me like I was nothing. Now, you get exactly what you always wanted, life without me. Enjoy it.